you, if you have the light, let dissolve in light. You should not keep it under the basket, don't keep it inside the body. The whole world is sad. Whatever experience you have, please, if you are not giving it to the others who is coming in front of you is sad, then sometimes you are not making your promotion, means multiplying your whatever the light. You are not increasing your light. The more you give, the more light will be increasing. That is the theory of your light. Theory of the outside world, what you give, your all that savings are reducing. But in the inner world, the light world, whatever you give, your savings are increasing. This is the difference. That when you make somebody to go into the bliss state, to go into the happy mode from the sad mode, your income for the God is increasing, your light is increasing. Today's question is, Hari Om, my master, please throw light on the sayings of Jesus. Jesus says, do not hide your light under a basket. Instead, put it on a stand and let it shine for all. In the same way, let your good deeds shine out for all to see, so that everyone will praise your Heavenly Father. Hari Om. I will read the question again. Hari Om, my master, please throw light on the sayings of Jesus. Do not hide your light under a basket. Instead, put it on a stand and let it shine for all. In the same way, let your good deeds shine out for all to see, so that everyone will praise your Heavenly Father. Hari Om. Which light Jesus is talking about? The light, Jesus says, do not hide. Do not hide your light under a basket. Which light? Jesus says, is it the outside light? What you say, your mercury bulbs, tube lights, or definitely people like Jesus when speaks, we never take it as a normal meaning of that. There is something deep to it. When he says, do not hide your light under a basket. Which basket he is talking about? Naturally, there is some light besides this, what we have seen outside, what we look outside. If he is talking about light, which light? And under a basket, which is that light which is saying, instead put it on a stand and let it shine for all. The light he talks about is the light in your body, inside your this physical body. And he is taking the body as a basket. So inside this basket, there is a light. But if we are not aware of this light, we have not experienced this light, because light means to know something, to see something, to experience something, like in the outside world, when light comes, we can see, we can think it over, we can experience, but the light in the body, within this basket, if we have not experienced, if we have not seen, then how will we think about that light? How can we say anything about that light? How? Because already the light is hidden, which we have not seen. He says, do not hide your light, but we do not know which light hiding. Because we live in the outside light, we never think of inside light. Outside with the eyes we can see, with the ears we can hear, with the nose we can smell, with the tongue we can taste, with the hands we can touch. So outside in the world, we can experience with the light. Because in the light, when it's switched on, we can see something in the room. We can touch it, we can taste it, we can see it, we can experience it. But how the light within this body, inside this basket, can be experienced? How can we see that light? How can we hear that light? How can we taste that light? So that is important. If he is saying, do not hide your light under a basket, instead put it on a stand and let it shine for all. Definitely he is telling to someone who is trying to hide. Because in the world we always hide whatever we have with us. Whatever we have, we try to hide from others. The reason is that I should have something, not the others. I have the plan, I have the workout, I have the secrets. So I will not tell to others so that others should not take benefit of that, and I should only be benefited. In the world, in the materialistic world, in the deadly world, we are only worrying about ourselves. In this dead world, we are worrying about only ourselves. We are not bothered about others. Even whatever we are getting, we are not thinking that others are getting or not. And we are hiding also from them. Otherwise, we say that sometimes his eyesight, his eyes will not be positive, maybe negative, and may stop my progress or may start jealousing with me. So because of that, we are hiding almost everything from the outside world people. But in the spirituality, Jesus says, whatever your light, if you have experienced, do not hide. Do not hide under a basket, put it on the stand and let it shine for all. That you are not to hide it. Put it on display so that people should come to know about your light and experience this light, and should also try for achieving the same target, the light. So this light is the God energy in the body, because this energy is the base of our body, of our existence, and that only is the carrier to take us to the God home, to the supreme energy, to the superconscious. So we are generally hiding everything in the outside world, but in the inner world, as Jesus says, do not hide. Because the more you put in expose, the more you will be gaining. In the world of Godism, whatever you achieve in your lifetime on the spiritual home journey, you are going to get it multiplied when you are distributing it, when you are giving to others. But in the world of Maya, we are always hiding so that I should have, not the others. So that intention of having within myself, not giving to others, is not acceptable to Jesus. He says, if you are having something, if you have come to know about your light, your energy, your conscious, you should not hide. You should give to all. And all cannot come in front of you, but whoever will come in front of you, God had sent it to you, sent him or her to you. So make your work done, complete the task which is given to you by the God. Complete the task which is given to you by the God, and not to think about anything. Just carry out whatever you have with you. Whatever you have with you, just carry out. Not to think it, that what will happen, or what if somebody is showing negativity, or I may get something disturbed. Nothing can be bad for you if you are giving your all, that what you have with you, experiences. Because by seeing your experiences, research says, someone will take the U-turn, not to get the bad thinkings or not to have the bad thoughts, but to get the positive thought, positive thinking, to reach to the God home, to reach to the destination, which is the birthright for every human being. That's why Jesus says that first you introduce yourself to the light, first to come to know about the light, first to experience the light, and then when you come into the light, you just keep on whatever light, that experience you had of the energy of that God, the Creator, keep on giving it to the world, because all are somewhere thirsty of God. They do not know that why the thirst is coming. They do not know how that thirst will be quenched. So it is only the God who decides, who will fulfill your all the thirst, your hunger. So one has to continue in search of light first, the energy inside. Once he finds the energy, he should keep it continuously, further work for the God home. He should continue. So that's why it is said by the Jesus, do not hide your light under a basket. It is for them whose light is lit. Those had burnt their candles inside. Those had removed the dust from their glass, and light had started coming. It is not yet completely clean. The glass is not completely clean, but light had started coming after little dusting is going on. Dusting is going off. So he says, if you are experiencing anything of the inner world, your bliss, your blessed moments, you should not make it to yourself, but give it to the others, so that others will get the inspiration by your experience, by your outside nature changing, and then they will also follow the same. That is what, if you follow what the sayings of those who experience the light, the bliss, understood. And once you have understood the energy inside, life outside will not be disturbed at all. Life outside will be completely relaxful, peaceful, because we live in the body. We live in the body, and body is not permanent. If you take the body as a permanent vehicle for you, you will be weeping one day, definitely. So when you take this body as a dead instrument, Dead instrument means one day it will expire. The expiry date of this instrument is there. As the manufacturing date is your birth date and death date is your expiry date. So in between the birth and death, just utilize this body with the light inside, and once you have come to know that outside these many all concepts of disturbance, sadness, and I am not permanent, the body, automatically you will switch over from this dead body to the live body, the energy body, the conscious body, the Jesus body. So that when you understand this, all the complications connected with the graduation, you should make it very clear that whatever the education you have taken, qualification outside your graduation, post-graduation for the body, but you have not taken any education for your inside, the soul energy, the light. There is no subject like conscious, the energy, the superconscious in the world. All are just teaching you about the dead body. And dead body is not long time. Everybody in this world is going to die. Let it be the Prime Minister, all the Prime Ministers, all the presidents, all the stars, all the richest people of the world, all the poor people of the world. And at death, everybody will be packed in the same coffin. Some coffins may have the stars on that, diamonds on that, some may have nothing inside. But inside the coffin, dead body is without any diamonds, without anything. So dead body is a beggar. So beggars, at last, everybody is beggar. Nobody puts the diamonds with the body. It is a diamond outside. So that is what the true story of this your body. And body is not the light. If body was light, nobody would have died till now. Body is the dark only. You see, the Lenin is lying today in Moscow after so many years because light had gone. Light had just passed from this body, and this body is just living dead state. So from that complete theory of body and the light, when you understand, then life, the light, when you understand, you will not be attached to this body. You will not attach to this body. Because body is completely attached to the outside materialistic, the dead world, with all the five senses. And when these all the dead bodies outside in the world comes inside, it becomes dirty game. And that game is only making you disturbed, sad, because you go along with your I and my. Problem is not there for I and my, but when you take it inside in your chest, when you take it inside in your thoughts, then only the problem comes. So Jesus when says that do not hide your light under a basket, it is for them whose light has come out from the basket. Those who had experienced a little or a more. That he says, if you have gone through the experience of the energy inside, if you have gone through all this, then you are not to worry about, just connect yourself to the energy, speaking about the energy to all. One day the energy will tell. One day the energy will tell everything to you, that you are not that which you think about. You are beyond. You live in the light. And light is complete bliss. Complete bliss. So when you reach to the light inside, you are not with the dark outside. Because dark and light both are the, you can say, enemy. One comes, other will go. One they cannot meet together. So that's why it is said that whatever energy you have, whatever light you have inside, you should make sure that whatever you have achieved the way to the God home, your relaxed mode, you should never take it with you only. You should give to the others, share with the others. Sharing with the others will take you to the blessed world, blissful, blessed world. So that way it is said by the Jesus, for those whose light had him come. He says that if you do not hide your human light under a basket instead of nuclear, instead of that, whatever is outside, better you connect yourself to the deep inside with the energy. What you experience you have taken as a sample, now go into the wholesale of that. Now with the lecture, if you are going inside, you have to go deep inside, because some experiences in your life will make you to go further, because there is nothing like certificate from the outside world. It is only the certified complete certification of your being is the life, the light. So when you are with the light, your sadness and happiness, your all profit, loss, death and birth, all become the same. So this dead body is temporarily, that you keep in mind, and then you will see inside light will glow in such a way you will not be able to stop yourself. Today you are stopping yourself because you don't have that much light inside. That's why when I say to you, if you had experienced the relaxed state, why not you give to the others? The whole world is dying today. See, today in Corona, how many people are disturbed when they go to the hospitals? They are feared of going. They are feared of dying. Because 60%, not 60, 75% deaths are made because of the fear. 25% Corona is affected. 75% is death because of the fear. We have that much fear that we think that this body is the last. After this, there is no birth at all. That is the main cause. Because we do not know anything of ourselves. Before the birth I was, after the death I will. There are clear differences in the world. Any madman, any illiterate person can understand. Illiterate. But see, the top educated people are not able to understand. When death comes, the whole world weeps. Almost in the world, people are weeping. Why? Because they are illiterate. Maybe the very big doctors, engineers, ministers, stars, highly qualified, PhD, double PhD, 4 PhD, but still they are feared of death. Reason is, they are not aware of themselves that I am in this body, not this body. I am in this body, not this body. This body is the father, mother, husband, wife. But I am not the husband, wife, father, mother. I am not the owner of this house. I am not the citizen of this country. This dead body is the citizen. Dead body is the mother, dead body is the father, dead body is the husband, dead body is the wife. And why this all happened, they never knows about. Even all the spiritual epics of the world are shouting right from that when they were and today also. But those who are shouting are never heard by everyone. Because we want that all the epics should also be in your way. So those who are singing, those who are saying all this, explaining the epics, they are also feared of death, feared of worldly, all their sadness. So they are also not able to explain. Because they themselves are not knowing that we are life. I am light, not that dark. Dark is dead body. Your body is dead, the dark. Your name is dark. Dark never thinks about light, and light never thinks about dark. This is the difference. Once you reach to the light, you will be away from all the sad things of the world. Even you are dying. I am telling you, if you are dying, you will not die. Because you will be just looking this body to die. And we are going to die one day. Then why you are bothered about it? What you tell me, what is your importance today in this world? Just calculate yourself. Who is there to weep for you? Who loves you? I say to you, nobody loves nobody here. Who is going to weep for you? This weep and tears will also be for a few days, few minutes, few hours. And this is all a drama, bogus drama. Because you are not dying. But that illiterate is weeping sad because he thinks that she is dying, he is dying. And we think that now how the things will move on. How the children will be brought up if they are small. How the things, beautifully things will be moving on. You see, before you, many of your grandparents had died, they were also thinking the same. Today they would never thought about that. Even 50 years before those who had died, never thought about that we will be having so many cars and so many TVs on our homes, mobile phone, flights so fast. They must not be knowing about that world will be such. If go 2000 years back when the bull carts, nothing else. So you don't worry. Your existence in this world makes no difference whether you are or not. You are not even a small ant on this earth. You think you are something great, but you are not great. Before you, many great had gone to the earth, to the dust. Nobody is there to take their name even today. And where you stand? Who loves you? Why you are so much bothered about you? See, the 70th person is even dying, don't want to die. They are feared. Everybody is feared of the death. Because they do not know you are dead body and nothing is going to die. It is only the dead body which is going to die. It was dead body when you took the birth. Dead body is given the name. But dead body name will be dying with the dead body if the name is not connected with the light inside. Once the name is connected with the light, the energy which came at the time of birth, which you are the traveler. You are the traveler in this body. You are the driver in this body. But you think the body is the driver. Body is not the driver. Dead body you have seen. Many dead bodies you must have seen when they are lying. They are there, but still we say they are no more. We say he is no more, she is no more. What does it mean? He is there, very much there. She is there, very much there. But why you say he is no more, she is no more? Because inside was the he or she, but still we do not understand. Because we are completely the illiterate people on this earth. If you say who are the educated people, I will say that Buddha, Mahavira, Jesus, Muhammad, Kabir, Farid, Guru Nanak, Ram Paramahansa, Sai Baba, Mirabai, Sejobai, Lallabai, Lao Tse, Sukrat were the most intellectual people born on this earth. They were the most educated people. And even they had not cleared even the 10th class, not even 5th standard maximum people had not gone to the school even. So these are the all educated people in this world because they have taken the knowledge of the light. Light knowledge is not taken by everyone on this earth because light is you. You are light. Body is just on the light to go through this world. This is a vehicle. Like we have the car, and inside the car when I sit, I never say I am the car. I am the passenger in the car, I am not the car. I am the driving. If I am driving, I am the driver, I am not the car. But we say that we are the body, we are this dead body. And because you are attached to dead body, that's why dead body becomes sick. Every body, whichever you see your car, when goes old, 20 years, 30 years old, 70 years old car, what will the status of the car? So much rust and all. So same, you, knee paining, back pain, it will come. It will come. Because this body, cells are dying. Why don't you understand? There is expiry date. Cells, you have studied. Cells start dying when your age is increasing. Dying means what? These cells will not be reviving. That's why old people we see are not so strong to run, to do any physical work. Why we give the retirement that at 55, 60 get retired? Because they are physically weak now. Physically weak. Cells had started dying. 50 years old, 50% cells died. 60% cells died. And that's why they don't need the sleep also for more hours. They say, I am not having sleep. Sleep is not required. Because dead cells revival needs a sleep. And your cells are not dying. Your cells are dead, not reviving. So the sleep is only required when you are physically tired and cells are sleeping and these cells needs a rest. And dead body, how long will keep on dragging this body which you have carried for the many births on this earth? So dead body is an officer, dead body is a doctor, dead body is a minister, dead body is a star. If you write dead body in front of your name, really I am telling you, you are going to get enlightened. Enlightened. Always keep yourself dead in front of you. But you never have the dead because you are feared of the graveyards, cremation ground. That's why we have made cremation ground, graveyard always outskirts of the cities. In fact, this should be in the mid of the cities. Every temple and Gurdwara must just to be made as a graveyard and cremation grounds, and let the temple, Gurdwara, must church come in front of, instead of that where they are graveyard, the church, this cremation grounds are there. You see, the life will be changing drastically. We are feared of the death because we are not knowing about, we are not used to. So let us use to this status. Who am I? Who am I? Am I this dead body? You are dead body, then this sayings of Jesus is not for you. This sayings for them, those who are candles are lit, where the shadow from the light is removed, that black shadow when comes on the bulb or tube light, we are not able to have the proper light. Then we clean that outside cover and we get the light. So you have tube lights inside the current. With this dead body, the basket is totally having the carbon on it. So just to remove the carbon and you will get the light inside. So how to remove this carbon is the way to go near the light. Near the light, as the Jesus the light, Buddha Mahavira the light, Guru Nanaka the light, Ram Paramahansa, Sai Baba, Meera Sahaja Lalla light, Muhammad light, Lao Tzu Socrates light, Rumi, Bullhe Shah light, and many more. And you will find, if you want, the live lights around the world, 700 people, go and search them. So when you are with the light, your darkness will remove. The dark, because in the outside physical bulbs or tube light, you just wipe out with the cloth. But to get clearance of your that black, what you have, that dust inside, you need a practical light to remove your this dark. When you go in front of light, your darkness will disappear. That is why Jesus is saying that if you understand it, then only you will keep your life to the light and get yourself immortal, going out of this dead body. So this is what the question what is asked today, and what the saying which we say by the Jesus is for them, those who are light had come, those who have experienced the light, those who have seen, those who have heard, tasted the light, those who have not tasted the light, it is not for them. So one who has tasted the light means who had started going from this dead body, the black, the dark, outside to the inside, the light, the immortal body. So immortal body you are, and mortal body, the dead body, you are not. But if you have the friendship, companionship with the mortal, the dead body, you will never understand, because at last after death, that the black, the carbon will be so much on your eyes, you won't be able to see your original face, the live body. To see the live body, you had to remove all the dust from your this eyes. And that eyes, which are full of desires, full of lust, will never make you to understand what the life is. So better you get your all the dust clean by going in front of the light, and then only your life will move on towards the inside light. And then only the Jesus, the sayings will come true for you. Because these sayings are for them, those who had lit, those who are experiencing the light. Because in the dead body, whatever you get, you always try to get yourself escape from the others. You never think of exposing to anybody whatever you have with you. Because you think that always everything should be with me, let other die. If I have the plenty of food, I should have more food. I should have more and more. Let other die from the food. I should have more houses. Let other die from not having the roof even. You are not bothered about others when you live in dead body. You are only bothered about others when you are living in light body. So light body is a compassionate body. Dead body is a cruel body. So in the cruelty, we never have the compassion for anyone. We have the mercy but not the compassion. And in mercy also, you want to gain from somebody for the outside world. That's why you go and make seva, donations, and this only to have a return of that. So dead body never does anything without the return results. Light body always work without the return results. This is the difference. So when you are doing anything without the returns, in the expectations, in the desires, that is called the compassion. And that is the quality of a light, the God. And when you do something for someone and asking anything in return, even in the thought, that it is the dead body, whatever is thinking of. So what sayings of the Jesus today is for those who are connected to the light body and those who are not, telling about the dark body. So the light body, the energy body, is one which takes you out from this dark world. Because this is the Maya world, dark world. Like if you want to go to America and living in India, you need a visa. And when you get the visa, there if you are having the good behavior and everything, you are working there, you may get the green card, then the citizenship. Likewise, if you have the quality of getting into the light world, because this whole world is Maya, the dead world. Let America, India, Russia, Japan, China, the whole world is going to die one day. Already many worlds had died before. See, today we say this is the world. This what we are today, the maximum age today, the person having is 100 years. Some people may be living 125 years. So where were they? If we go back from 2021 to 1921, we'll find that one world had gone in 100 years. So 20 worlds had already gone in this 2000 years. And before that also many worlds had gone. So today what word is there will also be going. And sometimes the history will be repeated. When the water will come up, the water below the earth will come up and earth will go below the water. And again the water and water only, and then again the sun will dry and dead bodies will come up, and again the next cycle of the life will start, which we say the new era. Like you say the Satyug, Tretayug, Dvaparayug, Kali Yuga. So you'll get the new era. And as per the karma of our age today, if we are joined with the light and we have come to the light completely, no dark inside, only compassion, having only sweet tongue, not having any type of jealousy with anyone, complete patience, love for all, then you are not coming back to this world again. But if you are having any jealousy, attachment, lust, greed, ego, you are going to come back to this world, passing through the 84 like birth and death, if you had not gone with all the desires of the world, the dark world, to the almost zero, only small desires left, then only you are coming to the next human birth. This is what is the theory of your being. Then don't say that in the Bible. It was in the Bible. There was the rebirth. It was only after the 300 AD things had been removed from this. So these things were there. There was the rebirth. Even it is sometimes written. So already the proof by Darwin that there is a rebirth, and rebirth is from not only the human being but also from the animals, birds, insects. We are developed form of them. So coming back to the state where you, if you have the light, you are dissolved in light, you should not keep it under the basket, don't keep it inside the body. The whole world is sad. whatever experience you have, bliss, if you are not giving it to the others who is coming in front of you, who is sad, then sometimes you are not making your promotion, means multiplying your whatever the light. You are not increasing your light. The more you give, the more light will be increasing. That is the theory of your light. Theory of the outside world, what you give, your all that savings are reducing. But in the inner world, the light world, whatever you give, your savings are increasing. This is the difference. That when you make somebody to go into the bliss state, to go into the happy mode from the sad mode, your income for the God is increasing, your light is increasing. That's why Jesus says that don't hide your light under a basket. Instead, put it on a stand and let it shine for all. As we are always hiding, we think I am officer, I am so and so. If I tell to someone who is sad, what he will think, that where I have gone, which life I am living, why I am not going to the worldly materialist things. So I feel shame in telling to someone. Even I know the whole world is completely sad, right from the top to the bottom, from PM to the peon, from the richest to the poorest, from the top to the bottom. Everyone in the world is sad. That is what 2500 years before the Buddha declared. By seeing on the face, the duplicate face, which shows the cheerfulness, is not sad. It is just hiding of the sad mode which is inside. So just pass it on. What the Jesus is saying, pass it on, what you have with you. Don't hesitate what the other will think. Because others are also crawling in the sad mode. So better you give it to them which you have with you. If you are not giving, after 100 years, they will be asking you why you are not told when they will die. So it is better to pass it on, not to hesitate what the other will think of. One day, if he hears, he will be just giving you thanks and thanks and thanks only, because his life had come on the track. Let it be anyone, maybe the very educated person or the richest person or the big chair person, still they are illiterate on the way to the God home, on the way to the light home, where the energy is transforming from the sad mode, happy mode to the bliss mode. So it is better to distribute among all those who come on the way to you. That is what Jesus is saying. Don't hesitate. Put it like on the stand. Let everybody know about it. So shout among the people, not the worry about wherever you are, in the train, in the flight, in the bus, in the car, in the shop. Just give them. Maybe that one may get relaxed in peace and will thank you for the whole life. So that's why it is for them, those whose candles are lit. So do not hide your light under a basket. Instead, put it on stand and let the other shine let it shine for all. Because the knowledge of your being, if you understand, will make you complete in bliss in your lifetime. So better you give it to all, because everybody has the right for the light, for the jnana, the knowledge, the God. You are the God, nobody else. But only the God is not knowing He is a God. God is nothing but knowing yourself that I am the light, not the body. So light is God, body is the Maya, and Maya and light, when both get together, the life move on and just coming back to the home, and you will be in bliss throughout in your journey once you understand. Otherwise there is always something going on, sadness, something disturbing. That's why Jesus says, do not, if you have something relaxed in your basket, peace in basket, don't hesitate to give to the at least those who are in violent or in the undisturbed mode. So this is what Jesus is saying. If your light has not come, you should bring the light inside, because light is the one which is creating your body, which is operating your body, which will destroy your body. And rest, get to the point where you will be giving to all once your bucket is full of the knowledge, full of the jnana. Further, Jesus says, after saying that if light had come in you, let it be less or more. Don't keep it hide. whoever comes in front of you. Means don't make your happy mode the bliss moments you had after getting the light inside. Just give to all, not to take any tension that what other will think. He will definitely be happy if somebody says you that why you are giving, why you have come on this line, this is not the age. Let them say. One day one will understand what you have got. So Jesus said, do not hide your light under a basket. Instead, put it on a stand and let it shine for all. All. Even if they are nears or dears or outsiders. Further, what Jesus is saying, in the same way as putting it on for all, let your good deeds shine out for all to see, so that everyone will praise your Heavenly Father. Now Jesus says, I had been enlightened, what do you say? Now Jesus says, if I am enlightened, if I keep my mouth shut, then what would have happened? What will be the result? Then what will be the result? Was there any Bible then? So if you have enlightened, if your light is on, if you are giving to others, those who are sad, automatically the God praise will come, because it is the God who speaks through you. Same, even you are not enlightened, but on the way to enlightenment. The more you give light to the others, the more light you will get, the more journey fast will come. So before that enlightenment, if you are on the way, whatever you have with you, the light, the gyan, the knowledge to your being, where you are peace, happy, just give it to all. Put it on the stand, he says, so that what deeds you have. Deeds means what qualities comes in you. Now the qualities that come, people will say, you are not the same as you were earlier. So angry, so greedy, so lusty. How these things have changed. Your deeds when changes, when your qualities are changing, then whose praise is coming? Don't get your praise. Remember it. If somebody prays for you, don't make praise for you, because this praise is not for you. Just bypass to the God. It is the God, the Heavenly Father, who is to be praised, but not to keep this praise with you. Otherwise, the praise with you will bring you back down to the earth, because it will again increase your ego, which you have destroyed by going from the dead body to the light body. Now, in the light world, in the energy world, when somebody praises you, definitely people will praise you. People will shout at you, will be somewhere showing angerness also, but people will be there to praise you. So don't take any praise for yourself. Give the praise to the one, the God, who is lighting through your body. So never keep any praise with you. If never having any praise with you, we will not have any sad moments with you. If you are not taking any respect for you inside, you will never take the respect also. So just be away. Get rid of all these outside qualities, but get connected to the inner qualities. That is what Jesus is saying. That in the same way, let your good deeds shine out for all to see, so that everyone will praise forever. So it is up to you. Whatever qualities, whatever changes had come in you, you just speak to the people that how much masti you have got by coming to this God home journey. How the life was, how is the life now, how was in family, how is it now. So whatever changes, whatever the life advantage had come, that also you have to share with others. If you share with others, God will be happy. So this is what we have to understand. The Jesus sayings are just for those who are on the way to enlightenment. If they are giving their light, sharing their energy, the current, their movements, their spirits to the others, they will make it sure that they should not have anything in return, the expectations, and just give. And then only the light will reach to its home back. If the life inside is having any small weightage of the outside world, the Maya world, the light will remain in this world and ask you to get clearance of those all weight you want to put in that. So, we have to go through this dead body to the light body, have the energy body to convince ourselves and make the life completely for others, those who are sad. When the light comes inside, when bliss comes inside, just share the bliss moments with others so that they will also be experiencing the bliss, will be happy, will bless you for giving them this prasad of lecture, the Vaani, and then only they are on the way to Godhome. And once you put the people on the Godhome journey, God will be more happy on you because you are doing the God job now. So God job is preferable than the Maya job. Maya job is only when required, otherwise don't get into Maya mode. And then only you will be going to the inside line of conscious, the energy, and energy line will reach to the super energy level, and where God will appear with you, and life will be a success.